Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for your likes, shares and subscribes. This is going to be a September spirit message. Hopefully you'll like, share and subscribe after hearing it. If not, there's other messages on my channel you can look at if you want to have a browse. Spirit, please show me the message for Aries today. Nothing will come of a situation. Void of course moon. Nothing will come of a situation. So if there's something you're worrying about it, if you're worrying about something, Aries, doesn't have to be something you're worrying about. A personal issue reaches a resolution, so there's good outcomes for whatever it is. Full moon in Cancer. A personal situation will reach a resolution. So if there's any concerns now, anything that you're going through, the personal situation will be different for everyone. There's no need to worry about it because things are going to be wrapping up for you here. One more, Spirit, please. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. So like I say, there could be outcomes that you're not seeing. Things are going to be revealed and things are going to come to a conclusion. So don't have a set idea about outcomes here. Look for a sign. Now this could be repeating numbers. It could be signs, symbols, synchronicities. It could be music that you're hearing, getting tuned into. It could be somebody that says something to you. But things are going to work out in your favour. Things are going to resolve themselves here, Aries. That's good news. So stay hopeful. Look for a sign. Spirit's trying to connect in with you. It could be in any shape or form. Repeated birds that you're seeing, anything. Feathers, judgment. Beautiful. Nothing. See, judgment. The Queen of Pentacles. The beautiful Queen of Swords. So mature energy there. Personal situation is resolved. The Five of Swords. Central energy is the Queen of Cups. The Hermit energy. Nothing is set in stone. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, anything you're worrying about here. The Four of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles. So a lot of Pentacles here as well. So the central energy here is your Queen of Cups. Now the Queen of Cups is a very intuitive queen. She's emotionally stable. She's in control of her emotions. She's looking at a situation here. And she's trying to work out here the situation. It's saying a personal situation is going to resolve itself. She's emotionally stable when she's looking at this. She's coming from a caring place. So a caring, loving type of energy. So it would pay to be in that type of energy to help you here. Now, personal situation here, we've got the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords is fives are change. So if we want to bring a resolution to something or something to come to a conclusion, sometimes we have to take a bittersweet victory. So you're going to come out on top of this here. It's right next to the Judgment card. The thing about this, though, is that there's something you're having to leave behind. So it could feel like you're feeling left out in the cold at the moment. This is another five. So there's change coming for you here, Aries. That's important. Now, we don't want to be coming from a place of lack, like I've not got enough money, I'll never achieve that, and disappointment, because if we come from a place of lack and disappointment, we just attract more disappointment and lack to our lives, because that's the law of attraction. That's how it works. So we want to be changing this energy. We want to be focusing on the pentacles here that we can build on. Nothing's set in stone, so don't be feeling left out in the cold yet. There's something coming. Spirit's trying to connect in with you here, because you're worrying about something and you're going to come out on top, although you might have to leave something behind. So this could be that you do get a job, but you're leaving behind people you cared for and you liked working with. It could be that you're having to leave a home, but it's the best thing for you, but maybe your children are still in there. Or you might have to settle financially and you might, come to some sort of compromise. So there's some sort of loss, but it's going to be a victory for you, because it's going to bring the change that you need here. And it's going to resolve things. So there's a bittersweet victory here, but it's the thing that's going to bring you change, Aries, and that's highly important to remember. There's going to be change here. So be focusing on not what you've left behind here. See, this is them focusing on. They're not seeing they can still build on. They're looking at this. You want to be focusing on what you're coming out with here. So come from a caring perspective, be emotionally stable about this. And sometimes we need to do a wee bit of soul searching. So we might have to be a wee bit of soul searching, decide how we want to go forward, either to bring in this resolution. The answers are always within, so you might want to take time away from a situation, person, or environment to soul search, to see how you want to go forward, to bring this victory for yourself, to bring the change in. Or it might be that this change has come and you're going to have to soul search a wee bit about how you want to go forward now. But there's definitely a resolution. Things are going to resolve themselves. Now, nothing's going to come of this situation, so you might be worrying about something. There's the moon card here and a lot of darkness here, but the moon's still shining. So there's a judgment coming in your favour here. So it's either you making a judgment, like I say, to move forward and cut your losses here, or it could be you, at the karmic justice, the universe trying to help you rise above things here and move forward. So this is the angels trying to connect in with you. So they're saying, look for a sign here, because they're well aware, Spirit in the universe is well aware of what you're going through here, Aries. And they're trying to rise you above. So a judgment could come in your favour here. So this could be a legal situation. Like I say, you could be resolving anything that's personal, but there could be a sense of you didn't get everything out of it, what you wanted, but you want to be focusing on what you've came out with, because this is you rising above things. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes after a time of challenge. Now, this could be a situation coming around again that you're going to have to deal with. It could feel like a deja vu situation, or it could feel like somebody's coming back from the past that you maybe were disappointed in and left you out in the cold. It's up to you how you go about this. Use the knowledge that you've gained from past experiences here to make your judgments. And it might be that you're coming to a compromise. You might want to leave behind, forget what you've lost, and start to make the changes that are needed. So you could be taking up this situation again, or taking up with this person again, or you could be deciding that because they've left you out in the cold, you're going to walk away now and, focus on your own victory here. So it could flip-flop either way, because nobody's telling you what to do here, Aries. Everybody has the right of choice. Now, this judgment that you make, whatever way you go, it'll be different for everybody, is going to bring great stability to your life. Now, there's two queens on the table. This Queen of Swords here is somebody who's very clear about how she wants to go forward. So making a judgment, focus on what you've come out with, is very clear about the path you want to go down. Now, I did mention there that it could be somebody from your past coming back, or a past experience, a deja vu feeling. What the Queen here does, when she cuts her losses, she cuts out people or situations that no longer serve her, and that's what brings the change to move her forward. So she's very clear-headed. She's coming from an intellectual point of view. Her hand's out there. She's showing you the way she wants to go forward. This could also be you communicating the way you want to go forward. So like I say, you could be explaining, if it's someone coming back from the past, what you expect from them. It doesn't have to be in a romantic sense. It could be in any sense. Coming back to you with something, any situation, you communicating how you see things here very clearly from an intellectual point of view, not an emotional point of view. So she can sound a wee bit cold and harsh, but it benefits you in the long run. Because what it's going to do is it's going to move you towards, she's a very no-nonsense energy. No-nonsense energy. It moves you towards great stability. So the judgment you make, or the judgment that's coming forward, is going to move you towards great stability. So don't be worrying about things or looking at it from a negative perspective, because focusing on what you can build on, looking at these pentacles, there's refuge here, and focusing on that is going to help you come into this energy. Now, she's somebody who's created a very comfortable environment. She's very nurturing and caring. So it could be somebody coming back from your past. You're making it clear how you see them, what you expect from them, and this is going to bring great stability. Now, you could also be leaving something behind and making a judgment to go towards someone here who could add to your stability. So you could be meeting someone who's very nurturing. You could set up home with, you could have a family with, you could, have all these wonderful, stable things with, through walking away and cutting people out your life that no longer serve you. Now, it doesn't have to be in a romantic sense, although it could be, obviously, but it could be that you're moving towards a job that serves you better, you're earning more money, you're doing something, she's investing. The Queen of Pentacles invests her time and efforts into things that are worth it, things she enjoys. So she's, you know, if you're making a certain amount of money, you enjoy it, you could be promoted, you know, promotion could come in your favour, a new opportunity, and employment could come in your favour to improve your finances, your home life, all this type of thing. But beautiful home comforts here around her. Now, nothing is set in stone, so we don't want to feel as if we're stuck here. This can be a very stuck energy. We've got the 4 of 5 and the 4 and 5. We can feel stuck because we're not making any decisions here. We're holding on to something too tightly. So like I say, the 5s are change. We want to be cutting our losses, making decisions to move forward away from the stuck energy. This could also be focusing on your finances, looking at the pentacles here and deciding you've got a certain amount of stability and how am I going to improve on that stability? How am I going to go towards this Queen of Pentacles and growth in that sense? Now, Spirit's saying here, you don't need to be stuck. There's a judgment coming in your favour or a judgment you're going to make that's going to cut people in situations out that no longer serve you, or you're going to communicate about how you're going to go towards this beautiful stability here. Now, use your intuition, like I say. She's very intuitive, come from a caring perspective, and you'll start to see how you want to build. So you don't have to stay stuck. Nothing's set in stone in life forever. So, you know, he's not doing anything. Don't be holding on to things that you need to let go here. Don't be holding on to them. You might have to make a head over heels decision in that sense here to move on. So this could be how you're going to, Pentacles can be about anything, your work, your home life, your finances, your environments. So making a head over heels decision here about how to move on and how to bring growth into your life. How are you going to prosper here? So it could be, for example, having a better financial plan, cutting your losses if you're feeling that you've not enough money and you're not making the bills. You might want to cut your cloth and, you know, have a better way of dealing with your finances. Anything like that. You could be, and you could have 2 jobs and you might have to cut back one because you know, things are suffering. There's people feeling left out in the cold. So you're going to have to make a decision here about how to go forward. It could be anything for anybody, whatever it is for you. But, you know, a decision to bring greater balance is what Spirit is talking about here, Aries. When you bring greater balance, you might have to do a bit of soul searching here, and it could be deciding that you need to keep people in situations out that are upsetting the apple cart here and making that judgment to move forward. Now, I will just bring in a couple of these divine direction messages. Communicate. And that's just exactly what we were saying here about the Queen of Swords. Communicating with others more freely. Speak up. You have the right to be heard. Okay? You have the right to be heard. And we'll take the top one here, which is abundance. Great news is heading your way. Abundance is coming to you in many forms. So it's about coming away from the place of lack. Nothing set in stone in life, and making good judgments to go towards abundance here. I hope this helps, Aries. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.